Hello everyone, and welcome to Norland. Audio seems a little louder than I want, so I'm going to fix that. Let's see, settings here, audio. I've seen just a few people playing this, and I've been interested to see what it's all about. I very much enjoy these sorts of little strategy-esque games you can kind of play on your own, at your own pace, rather. I mean, I do a lot of things. I play a lot of different things, but when I get the chance, rather. But this one has been one that I haven't really had a lot of opportunity to check out, so here we go. Better now than never. Better late in starting the game start late. Norland is a complex game with a lot of new mechanics. For new players, we highly recommend going through our brief tutorial, after which you will be able to continue playing with beginner-friendly settings. Sure, why not? Good artwork. Doesn't look like AI.
200 years have passed since the end of the devastating religious war. The empire fell, and its former provinces eventually became barbarian kingdoms.
Oh my.
The church managed to revive hope, and peace and prosperity reigned over the ruins of the former civilization. Over time, the influence of the church only grew. But history is cyclical, and power cannot remain in one's hands for long. Wars between kingdoms flare up, one after another. Hunger and poverty force people to abandon their homes.
You're telling
and
me.
seek refuge in neighboring settlements. Can your dynasty unite the kingdoms and halt the advance of the Dark Ages?
Maybe.
From this moment on, history is written by you.
Ooh, I like being the writer of history. I can edit out all the embarrassing parts, you know? It's a long loading screen. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Did my game crash? Oh, no. It did not. Okay, we're good. We're good. Welcome to Norland. Welcome to New Orleans. That's what I see when I see that. It's like welcome to New Orleans. Anyway, you're in charge of helping a noble family of lords who own a province in Norland achieve prosperity, security, and personal ambitions. Your lords obey your commands, but they also have their own will. Our history is just beginning. So from what I understand of this game, it's got a style that's I'm very quaint. I mean, look at the actual quality of the art on these little buildings. It's delightful, and you zoom in, and then whoop, you see the inside, and you've got all the little bits and pieces there. Got themselves a nice little fireplace, shield above a sword and shield above the bed. Nice little chest locked at the base. You know, you can eat, you can drink. You can't go to the bathroom, and you can't wash your hands or bathe. But that's what the olden days were like, right? You had a communal bathhouse. You went there, you did that sort of thing. Who cared about cleaning their hands? You don't need to worry about that. Illness was not reduced greatly when people learned how to wash their hands at all. So this game bears some passing resemblance to like Rim World. I've heard that, but in general terms, in Rim World, you're going to be controlling everybody. But in this particular game, you just control your lords. So I got 3 little lords. Slavover, look at you. You are a very persuasive figure with an axe and some heavy armor and a shield and a dagger and some holy rings. You got some hopes for the future. You've got many rings on your mind. The Vachevoy, very low loyalty by comparison, from 100 down to 50. This guy right here, that's a backstabber type. You gotta worry about that. Same as Nadeza. Anyway, so we'll be controlling them, and the better you control them, keep their needs taken care of, all that kind of thing, the better your village does. But they're really the only ones you can control directly. Let's take a look around. Use this thing and spin around everywhere. Zoom in and out using the mouse wheel. Yep. Okay. When you need to stop and think, pause the game by pressing space or space key or the button in the right. Okay, I already did it. Sometimes it makes sense to accelerate the passage of time. For example, at night when everyone's sleeping, you can just do 1, 2, or 3 to control time. Cool. Okay. While you can only directly give orders to your lords, all characters in Norland have thoughts and needs. If these needs are not met, characters will become unhappy and start causing problems. Select our lord. Click on the mood tab. What mood are you in? Your mood is measured from 0 to 100, determined by the sum of thoughts. Thoughts depend on the character's needs and are also reactions to events happening around them. Character whose mood falls below unhappy is unhappy. If above 80, they are happy. The average mood level of peasants affects the level of migration. So if you have high mood, you're going to have more migrants move in, I'm assuming. There are peasants, lords, warriors, and prisoners. The most basic needs are food and rest, which are replenished by consuming food and alcohol. You have a stock of provisions for the time being, but it's necessary to ensure reliable food and alcohol production so your characters don't go hungry. To do this, let's learn how to construct and manage buildings, starting with managing builders. Okay. In Norland, you only control the noble family, so you'll need to assign a manager to oversee the workers in the buildings. The instructions given by the managing lord are sufficient for 3 days, and on average, 1 lord can manage 7 to 10 buildings. So, we'll select the hall. We'll appoint the manager. We're going to make Mezeda the manager. She is the best manager for this, apparently. Wait for the lord to distribute instructions to the workers. So there she is, pointing. You can hear them sort of doing their talking thing. And there she goes. The workers are now aware of your plans and ready to start building. Wood is the primary resource used in construction, so our first priority is to build a lumber mill. Click on construction down here below. We'll hit resources. We got a lumber mill. It recommends putting it right here next to the tree. On the tree? Where are you telling me to put this? There it is, right there. Okay, select rutabaga field. We'll come up here and put a field in the rutabagas. Okay, after choosing construction site, exit there, wait for the construction buildings to be completed. We can just speed it up. Got all my little people going out there to do their jobs. It is indeed a very cute art style. I like this quite a bit. Here I'm chopping and slicing and whatnot. Got some people out here in the field now. I overlapped some fields. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. What do you want from me? There they go. We now have ourselves a rutabaga field. Since the employees need instructions, don't forget to assign managers to the new buildings. Note that the higher the lord's management skill, the more additional product the building will produce under their management. Selecting lumber mill, select lumber mill, assign a manager to it. Select rutabaga field. So we'll put management level 2. We'll use you because you've got high management skills. Suspend work, destroy. This one here, I want to destroy that one because I don't like that it's overlapping the other one. Cancel construction. Okay. Right mouse button to quickly place them. Okay, cool. We need to do one here. There we go. We got our managers there. I was telling you all to stop that. Great, we now have food production sorted out. It's time for alcohol, which helps to relieve fatigue after a hard day's work. Don't we all know it? We already have a built brewery for alcohol production. So let's create an order for the production of the cheapest type of alcohol, moonshine, which is made from rutabaga. Moonshine, 50. So you can place a one-time order or request ongoing support to maintain a desired level due until you reach X. Let's order the support for maintaining 100 moonshine. Oh my goodness. 2 until 100. Okay, close the production menu. Appoint a manager at the brewery. Brewery's important. Bavachoy. No, we're going to put Nazeta there. Okay. During the day they work, and in the evening they tend to their own needs, receiving a wage, which they use to buy food and alcohol from your markets and taverns. Open finance menu. We can see our daily expenses over here. Prices and quantity of each resource that can be sold to the peasants every evening. We can change the price of units if we wish, I think. Peasants first try to buy food and then use the remaining money on alcohol if they can afford it. By regulating prices and resources availability, you can influence their consumption of these resources, which affects their mood and financial savings. Currently, workers' wages are 8 gold coins. The price of rutabaga is 4 coins, and the price of moonshine is 7. This is not enough for peasants to buy both rutabaga and moonshine daily, so they will have to save for several days to go to the tavern. Let's reduce the price of moonshine to 4 coins, so that the workers can buy it every day with their wages. This will make them happier. Excellent. By satisfying the needs of peasants, you increase their average mood, which affects migration. A high average mood will attract new workers to your city. Conversely, unhappy peasants will leave the city and become criminals. Uh-oh. Let's find out what concerns them the most. So if we hover over it, at the bottom, the strongest negative thoughts of the peasants are written. They have tasteless rutabaga and repulsive moonshine. They don't like what we have to offer them. Okay. Good to know. We can see here that they are displeased by these two things. We can resolve this by producing higher quality products, but we can't do that without specialized knowledge contained in books. But where can we get them? Here comes the Holy Caravan to the rescue. They'll sell us books. Is that you up there? I suppose so. Gold circulates through the economy of Norland in 3 ways. The pocket of peasant migrants, trade with neighbors, and the Holy Caravan. Holy Caravan arrives in the evening every 1 to 3 days and is the main source of gold. Holy rings, luxury appreciated by lords that serve as the currency of their class, books, and prisoners. Wait until the caravan arrives at its destination. Click on the caravan leader and select the lord to trade. Note that the higher the lord's trade skill, the more profitable the trade will be. Caravan leaves the city at midnight, so ensure you complete all your business before then. You can speed up time using the 1, 2, 3 keys or the buttons on the right corner of the screen. Okay. We'll continue. All right, Holy Caravan. Where do you set up shop? Right there? No, not yet. Oh. Now traders there. Trade. Vachavoy. We'll go trade. Hello there. Church supports the natural balance of supply and demand, so if you start selling too much of one product, the sale price will decrease. But for now, we shouldn't let this worry us. Sell 30 units of moonshine you have produced. Do I have to click individually each time, or is there another option here? 30 units of the moonshine. Buy the book Hop, Field, and Beer. So we got books over here. Being studied in the knowledge menu to study. At least 3 intelligence is recommended. Allows the construction of hop field and the production of beer. Okay, let's go ahead and study it through the knowledge menu. So, rewrite. The Lord transcribes a book in order to create a new copy. In the process, the Lord acquires knowledge. The higher the Lord's intelligence level, the faster the book is transcribed. Learn it. She can read the best. We'll do that. Okay. If at least one lord has read the book, the abilities and effects it enables become available to all. However, when that lord dies, all benefits of the knowledge will be lost. Besides managing buildings, your lords can also carry out other tasks. However, they will refuse to do any tasks if they're unhappy. It seems that one of them is already unhappy now. This is indicated by the red background to their portrait. Let's see what happened. In the Lord's character menu, you can see their main status indicators such as mood and loyalty, inventory, and traits. You can hover over any icon indicator to learn more. Character feels poor and dreams of owning at least 5 holy rings. Holy crap. -60 because of torturous desire. The Lord's mood is low. they will refuse to do various things. Okay, so we need to fulfill his torturous desire to have holy rings. You hover over your mouse icon, you can see the rings appear the resource list in the upper left corner, belong to your king and are in his inventory. Let's share the holy rings with this lord by rewarding them. In addition to satisfying the current desire, this action will increase the lord's loyalty. Click the action button, click the king section, reward. So you can revoke lordship. You can pass the crown. The king will crown this character. The old monarch will be depressed and hate Vegevoy. Reward, threaten. Loyalty goes up if you threaten them. You can send gifts to the king. Thought rewarded plus 13, loyalty plus 25. There you go. Once your king finds the time, he will reward the lord you have chosen. However, you can make him complete the task immediately. Click on the king, click on the reward icon, and then he'll start doing it immediately. Okay. He's going to go give him his reward. Why did you guys go out into the field to do this? Holy rings like the one you bestowed upon your lord cannot be produced. They can only be purchased from the holy caravan with gold. And since selling large volumes of goods lowers prices within the caravan, sometimes it makes sense to trade with neighbors, where prices remain more stable. To enter a trade contract, you must either be in the same state as your neighbor or have friendly relations with them. There are many ways to establish friendship with a neighboring king. Give him a gift, send your lord on a mission, or simply send your king to hunt together with him. Now let's improve the neighboring king's attitude towards yours so we can then set up a trade deal with him. Go to the world map and click on the neighboring city to open its menu. Okay. Maka. Dust Valley's lords. We can assign someone there. We can improve relationships, politics, demand, threat, burn to the ground, slander against the neighbor, trade, your lords, Sephmone. So that's the lord of their land, the king. Click on him, and we'll say, hey, let's go hunting for a flesh wolf. That sounds gross. Okay, and Slavover can do it. The king will go and do his thing. Okay, wait until the kings have hunted together. How do we know? Do I see them on the... Your character must first reach the edge of the local map. Click on their portrait on the top to follow them. Where are you, buddy? There he goes. Okay. Your kings had a great time together. Now the neighboring king considers you a friend. It's the perfect time to talk business. Click on the neighboring city to open its menu. So there's us moving through here and then coming back. We'll then click on assign, trade, city buys moonshine. Slavover will be the one. They'll offer to buy 16 moonshine for 49 gold on a daily basis. Okay, sure. Wait until the task is completed. Slavover isn't feeling too great. He's a little lonely and doesn't have as many rings as he wants to have. Dear Slavover, for me it is a great honor to engage in a trade agreement with you. Trade above all serves as an assurance of peace between our kingdoms. Signed and killed. Signed, sealed, and delivered. King Sephmone. So we're in that trade agreement. Our relationship has gone up. The city budget of the partner will increase and the population of their city will grow by 1 inhabitant after each transaction. As part of the trade agreement, Sephmont will offer to buy 16 moonshine for 49 on a daily basis, which amounts to $3 per item. Okay. Button to sell moonshine will appear in the trade menu. Open the trade menu, blah, blah, blah. So we go in here to trade, and we can just say, here, let's trade that. And you close it. For the trade to take place, the unavailable peasant from your city will be dispatched to the target city. The distance between your kingdoms means this kind of trade is not instantaneous. However, these regular exchanges don't require paper like other actions on the global map do, since your kings already agreed to the deal. Return to the local map. Okay. Oh, Holy Sophia. Bandits have stealthily approached our settlement. We must fight back. Fortunately, we have some time before they launch their attack. Open the army menu. You can create combat squads, but you'll need to add, and let's see. We have a few warriors, but we would like to increase our chances. You can add warriors by freeing prisoners, inviting unfortunate peasants, or hiring mercenaries. Newly hired peasants and prisoners will be consumed by the fear of death and will run away at the first sign of danger, while mercenaries usually need 1 or 2 days to reach your settlement. Hire several mercenaries. We can free prisoners from we can get them from peasants, or we can just use the actual combatants that we might want. We'll hire a few here. Excellent. Every unit should be led by a lord. The higher their command skill, the higher the unit's morale will be, and the lower the chances of soldiers fleeing when taking damage. You also select the warriors who will form the squad and the equipment they will be armed with. The distribution of weapons among squad members will be automatic, with your more skilled soldiers receiving higher quality equipment. Let's create a squad. Vetch Boy's got the higher stats. Click on the squad creation button. What is the squad creation button? Okay, select the commanding lord. Move all your warriors to the squad by clicking on them. Move the second lord into the squad as well. Arm your squad. So we need to give them weapons and armor. That's it. Create 6 warriors, six weapons. Shouldn't they have armor? Whatever. Wait for your new warriors to pick up their weapons from the warehouse. Spacebar to stop and start time. Okay. They're going and getting some weapons here. Alright, the squad is under your direct control and can be managed with the right mouse button. You can find its menu in the lower left corner. When a squad is selected, so it says their menus in the lower left corner. I don't know. I don't see a... Okay, this is the squad. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, squad. There they are. My squad's fighting these stupid bandits. Look at them go. Surrender. They got one that surrendered, the other one's died. There's some hands missing. Alright. The bandit squad has been defeated, and their leaders vanquished. Your warriors will capture and take as hostages those who survived, and the peasants will bring them to the settlement later. Good time to launch a counterattack on their camp. So there's their camp. We can go assign, we can go to attack, and on local map, we've got a squad, and we can send them over. Wait for the squad to reach the bandit camp. Alright, here they are. They're doing their thing. Go, warriors, go! They have crossed into the darkness. Oh, nanam. Alright, click the battle icon. Here you can see your own and the enemy squad, as well as the approximate balance of power. You can retreat from the battle if it seems unwinnable, play out the battle automatically, or personally command your squad in combat. Click on the central button to start the battle. So, your army will retreat, auto battle, or we control it. Cool. When you initiate the attack, your squad is positioned on the left while the enemy's on the right. Click your squad's banner to control them. Use right click to move the squad. To attack the enemy squad, right click on their banner, wait for battle results. I imagine if you have a bunch of different squads, that'll give you some options for tactics, moving archers into certain places and cavalry and all that kind of thing. Here we go, you evil, evil people, you. Standing over here looking all shifty. Get them, guys! You've been defeated, and we collect one of you. Nice little victory screen there. We got 3 captured. Hey, they didn't die. They were just knocked out. Nice. Camp of the Forest Bandits has been successful. So, bandit camp's destroyed. Relationships with neighbors is +5. Attitude of matriarch towards your king, +12. Excellent. So we killed bandits that were in a local allies location. And that means now they're appreciative. of us. So during the game, you can always seek assistance by opening the help menu. Sometimes hints related to your current situation will appear here. You can disable these settings in the menu. Combat, economics, characters, hints, mechanics, and map. Basic training is complete. You can now continue the game at easy difficulty or through the main menu. Start a new game by creating your noble family and customizing the political map and difficulty to your liking. We'll just keep playing this for now. I'm assuming I'll be coming back and trying this on a harder difficulty later. We got 3 problems. We need to build a lumber mill. Let's see. We can production, build a regular mill. That's not what I'm looking for. Brewery, army, housing, decor, road services. We got a hall, tavern, drug den, market, altar, warehouse, chancery, library, resources, rye field, hop field, rutabaga field, and lumber mill. Let's put a lumber mill right here is a good spot for one. What are the problems we got? Taverns are not functioning. Single tavern is operational, and the residents cannot purchase alcohol to relieve fatigue. If a tavern already exists, make sure it has a worker, and if necessary, prioritize its services. Where is our tavern? That's a dormitory. It's a brewery. Producing stuff. We'll just turn trade automatically on for now, and it'll just keep trading that. Let's see. We have here, this is the library. That's the Lord's house. Lord's house. There's the hall. Market. So, do we just suddenly not have a tavern anymore? It's kind of what it feels like. So I don't see one. I see a brewery, but no tavern. Let's see. We're producing that flavorful ale and beer or other options. Priority can be placed on buildings. Let's construction. Let's see. Service. Let's get a tavern. We'll put it right here. Roughly the center of town. Seems like the right place. And this is going to be, build this first. We need to get that as soon as possible. Okay. We need barracks. Then we'll also work on building a barracks for the army. And we'll put it just off to the side of the city. Yeah. We'll put it over here by the by the tavern. I'm sure that's an appropriate position. Alright, we got some building going. Still $3,000. Prisoners or warriors captured in battle are a form of vagabonds who have been punished for their crimes. They require special handling. Prisoners work 3 hours longer than free peasants, which increases productivity. They do not require payment in gold. Just set their consumption limits in the finance menu. Prisoners live in prison wards. We need one of those. Knowledge of keeping prisoners is required for its construction. Prisoners, especially the unhappy ones, sometimes attempt to escape. Place patrols near the prison wards and their workplaces. Unhappy prisoners can initiate a riot. A freed prisoner experiences great joy and freedom and may become a brave warrior. So we could end up freeing them. Do we not have... Yeah, we don't have the knowledge to make a prison ward. Day patrol and night patrol. We're going to night patrol this area, and this area, and this area. You can see what people think of each other. Okay. What are you up to? Zeta thinks Slavover is smelly and isn't interested in Slavover, even though the other way around is interested and they're married. Whoops. Sparksville. I don't know. Some interesting ideas there. Okay. Foreign trade report has come out. Today we got 49 gold. Excellent. We still have a good supply of rutabagas, moonshine, beer. Nowhere to use the beer. Medical salve. We need more of that for sure. Weaponry we're kind of low on. We have like next to no armor. Nighttime has passed. Slavover, you are a little lonely and needing those rings. Yes, I know. Maybe at some point in the future you won't be so lonely anymore. Knowledge. What do we got? Keeping prisoners. We're gonna learn this with her one more time. Ryan, field, and mill. But you already know it, so that's fine. Mining, we will learn this with Vetchway. And that's all good for the moment. Gonna need some more textbooks at some point in the future in order to learn more skills. So we have our 3 individuals. You're a little fatigued. Repulsive moonshine, mild hunger, few rings. Yeah, we're working on it. We got a barracks, lumber mill, and tavern being built right now. Excellent. Here it goes. Let's see what this tavern looks like when they're done with it. Messengers left the province. I had a messenger here? Well, if I did, I didn't see them. Okay, why? What event do we have going on? An alliance proposal. Moon Lake. They have a good relationship at the moment. King decides that it's time to announce the ambitions that will determine the future of your noble family. We want to be fertile. More population, the more strength. Increase the population of the province by 60 people. Conqueror. Power leads to prosperity. The dynasty had 3 vassals to your kingdom. Unifier. Only by helping each other can we stand strong. Expand your alliance of free cities to 3 provinces. Economic. The economy decides everything. Achieve daily production of goods worth $1,500. I think we will go fertile. Let's all get all fertile. Every king has ambitions. If they are not pursued over time, the king will begin to feel like a failure. However, achieving them provides a strong moral boost. He wishes to be fruitful and have 60 people be increased in the population. Excellent. Okay, what do we got here? Nazeda extolled slave over. What does that mean? They're fighting each other. What's going on, you two? Hey, hey. Dude, what are you doing? Well, now they're just talking to each other. Okay, fine. Whatever. Harvest a rye crop. Poor quality food. We need to build 2 rye fields. Tavern still not functioning? Oh, we don't have any running it. Derp. Let's slow down. Why can't we... Are we unable to manage it? What's going on here? We can give them direct orders. So we have our prey, study book, inspection, Q, action, educate, social. Could do some things. We'll wait until they're done with their book reading, and then maybe I'll be able to do something here. Maybe we'll get workers for it at some point in the future. We need to harvest some rye, so let's make some rye fields. You can see the fertility rate of the locations you're putting these things at. That's cool. So you can make sure you put them in some optimal positions. That's 88%. We'll do that. I'll put one right there. Okay. You can punish serfs. And you can bribe them for sex. Oh my gosh. It's considered a sin. Oh, requires a manager. Oh my goodness, that's so stupid of me. Had that there the whole time. Ooh. Goodness, they were having some fun. What happened? You're all having a meeting? Well, I guess you need to have a female to make a baby. I didn't tell who that was. Okay, sure, cool. Let's see. We have our barracks. you can grant them a title. You can only give the title knight. Combat's 4. Like, how do we look at these? Combat is 6. Combat is 5. 6. 6. What if we try to give you title of knight? Can I do that? Doesn't seem like I can. Might not be part of the game. This is still early access. There's a variety of things we can and can't do. Right now, I don't seem to be able to get my tavern to work. No, it seems to be working now, I think. Yeah. We're just looking at rye crops being harvested. So we don't have anybody here building these at the moment because it's the time of day. Shall save, just because. And we're gonna call this Firstly. We're starting the Firstly game. Got it? Yeah, got it. Alright, let's continue. We could make some more trade deals. We could keep an eye on our local neighbors. We're kind of focusing in at the moment. As long as the church considers your city too small to send a bishop, the matriarch remains unaware of your internal affairs. Oh boy. That's what I want, is more internal affairs being a thing. Harvest hops and rye. We need to appoint a manager. Put Slav over in charge of that one. Because he's currently not doing a whole lot of jobs. And while he's not all that great of a manager, we can't have the king overseeing everything, you know? Foreign trade report. Oh, we didn't get anything. Studying mines, keeping prisoners. How do things look like in the world? Who's there? We have somebody coming this way. Okay. We got some places that are pretty far away. Tanaya doesn't like us. So they're neutral. We can now keep prisoners. We're going to improve relationships. I can't do that. Slab over could do that. Flesh wolf. Yeah, let's go hunting together. Why not? Can now keep prisoners. Excellent. There's nothing else we can learn at the moment, so now we can construct a prison ward, which we will put... Oh, we can twist it around. That's good to know. We're going to put it over here next to the barracks. Dynasty. Nectar consumption? Wonder what that is. Sounds interesting. Statistics. We have some tribute from our vassals coming in. Resources, people. Everybody's mood is not doing brilliantly. Homelessness, mild fatigue. We need more houses. Housing. Dormitory. Let's get another dormitory. Put it right there. We'll turn this one around. We'll put it right there. And drug den, market, altar, warehouse, chancery, library, hall, mill and brewery, lumber mill and mine. We can put down some decor. We can make some roads. Let's move some roads over here. Hold shift for a straight line. I guess they're using a different type of road here. What are they using? Is it bright wood? Because it's different for each one. We're gonna put this here and move it this way. That's fine. And we're gonna go like that. And we're gonna bring one up here around the tavern. Might as well make some everywhere we need them. If they increase the speed of everybody traveling at 60%, they're all the same, so it's an aesthetics thing. It doesn't actually matter too much which one you use, apparently. But I do think it's a good idea to have roads available for our people just to traverse them a little bit quicker. We'll also put some that go out here to our fields. Just like this. The main roads and the secondary roads that attach them. We'll go here, we'll go here. I mean, this is awkward and weird, but you know what? That's how I roll. Excellent. Okay. Is there anything else we just kind of really need right now? I don't think so. We learned how to keep those prisoners. I already had that. It's fine. Running a little bit lower on funds. Harvest rye and harvest hops. We did have. This is a problem. You need rye. Build 2 rye fields. Nobody's at work right now. Resources rye field. Let's get a rye field. Let's see where we can put this. Maybe there's some other fertile locations down here. Yeah, there's one right there, 100%. And there's caves and stuff. I wonder if we can do anything with those. Unlock new things we can learn how to make. I really kind of used my best spaces already for everything. I can't really put another one down in a good location. We'll just use that for now. And let's see. Okay. Our funds are dropping. Comes a bunch of people. Army of the church engaged in trade between cities. Okay, let's go on in there. Holy caravan. We're gonna go trade. Let's go, sir. Let's see what you got. Okay, what can we sell? We can sell some rutabagas. We have plenty of rutabagas. We'll bring those down to 60 for now. Man, they aren't worth jack. Got iron. We got some wood. Sell a little bit of that. If we hold it down, it goes faster. Okay. I can sell a little bit of flour. Sell a little bit of beer. We do have a lot of beer at the moment, which is good. Beer is a good thing to have on occasion. Moonshine's not so great. We're gonna trade for some stuff. What am I gonna trade for? Can't afford these. They cost a lot, don't they? Why can't I? Oh, I have to improve my relationship to buy weaponry. Okay. Psychoactive substance that significantly enhances characters' abilities but can lead to dangerous addiction. Ooh, so we got booze. Paper made for making books. Let's see, longevity. Give us 10 days later on getting old. That's nice. Increase the quantity of resources produced in the building by 20%. I like that. Enables production of flavorful ale. Fertilized fuels use up half the wood. Peasants' houses. Scaffolding, temple, herbalist. Let's just buy them all. I got the money for that at the moment. Oh, was there anything else I can trade for you with? Or trade with you? What was that? Go back on over there, Betchway. What was this? So we can buy. Doesn't miss loved ones. We can buy people. Good to know. Not sure why I would want to buy people, but I can. I have 16 peasants. They don't have the greatest like appreciation of things because they don't have. They're tired. Hunger, need more temples. Warriors don't have any problems. Crime, no problems. Our prisoners are not super happy. Okay, that's good for now. Our prisoners don't have the ward finished being built yet. Sometimes wounds are merely bruises and minor cuts, but inflamed wounds can be dangerous and they can fester within a couple of days, causing gangrene. Who has a wound? Gangrene is incurable and fatal, so a character who reaches this stage will soon die. To prevent this, wounds must be treated with medical salve before they reach that point. Ooh boy. Always should have a few bottles of medical salve. Got it. So Slavover ended up with a minor bruise. Doesn't appear to be that big of a bad deal. Good mood has sparked inspiration. Excellent. You're intoxicated. Will pass in 1 hour. We learned how to do the mind thing. Flavorful ale. We're gonna learn this with Nadzeda. Fertilize correctly. Vetchfoy. Longevity. We don't have anybody that can learn it. Okay. I'll just stand around chatting. Oh, they're drinking booze. Playing dice. I'm working on building you guys a house. Do I just not have enough people? Is that what's happening? Workers needed for open jobs. We need 4 workers needed for open jobs. Let's see. We're gonna Rutabaga Field. Let's just try it. Okay. This place is full. I should have known better. We need to get that dormitory finished like right away, so that our workers don't have to sleep in the wild. Trade with neighbors. Okay, let's see. We have some bonuses there. You're currently in a trade agreement with me. We could get one from you here in Varn. Trade. City sells wood, buys flour. We don't really have flour coming out much. Fetch boy is the best. Let's improve some additional time. Oh, I can't. King's not in the city. Kidnap a lord. Library robbery, hail. You could really do some messed up stuff. We'll worry about this later. I need to have Fetchboy back in town first. Yay, we have our prison ward here set up. Yearning for freedom. Fanatic. They have constant positive thought, also derive pleasure from pain. Fanatics can initiate an uprising if they remain unhappy. They can also be utilized by the bishop. Oh boy, so he's a fanatic, severely hungry, scarred, former gangster, and prisoners. Lords who left or were disowned from their family and did not join another. So we have freelance lords out there somewhere. Okay. So freelance lords are temporarily there. Where are you? I don't... Oh, there you are. Turret. We're gonna turn down the speed here because we gotta figure this out. Negotiations. Not a good enough relationship. Social wide content. Hire a lord for free for 10 days. Sure. 6 rings. And we have 20, I suppose. And we'll do that. And then we have our trader here. Trade. Man, you do all of the good stuff. It's just one person doing everything because he's just so much better than everybody else. Okay, let's see. We have 20 rings. We can just buy some. There we go. We're starting to run low on supplies. I don't know if I like that. We already have some books. That's fine. We're gonna go back to slower here. It recommends we make a mine over here. Okay, that's what that's for. Got it. We now have homes for everybody. Something's bad. Prisoners are starving. You need to have enough prison wards for all of them. Ensure they have warden workers assigned to it. Do I not have a warden worker assigned to it? How do I assign? Yeah, there we have a warden. And they're becoming less starving. That's good. You have a disability. You're doing okay. Okay. We still need to harvest rye and hops. But we haven't finished with the field getting a manager. There we go. Those are good. Man, I suck at this game. I'm sure that with lots of practice, I'll get better. But until I do, I will not... Yeah. Get better. Okay, continuing right along. Go talk to him. No, I don't need to educate you on anything. You are going to be just doing some work for us? I don't have any guards. Okay, there we go. Now my guards will be spread around a little bit better. Excellent. What do you need? You are working on your relationship together. You are pregnant. Ooh. 68 hours. Goodness. There's a baby on the way. 1% of the forests have been cut down. Soil fertility is still staying good. Mine hasn't been built. We've got a lot of details, lots of up arrows. That's good. What are we doing here with our resources? Where's the resource button? Right, production. We need more rutabagas. Due until 50. So we need rutabagas. We need wheat and other stuff for beer. So we are going to need my rutabaga fields back. Oh my god. Look at that. Mistakes were made. What can I say? There we go. We'll need an herbalist after a while. Foreign trade report. We got some stuff. Good. Economic report. Instructions not received at the rye field. That was this one over here, right? Was I correct here? That's the rye field, yeah. Instructions weren't received yesterday. Nectar addictor prisoners. We can put prisoners on there. Total available for assignment 0. Okay, I don't have enough prisoners to actually do that. Just go automatically. I need to get a road here. The new empire. Civilizations disappear gradually. The process can last for centuries, and ordinary citizens don't notice until anything until the very end. But a ruler knowledgeable in history must understand that only by uniting warring kingdoms can he prevent the onset of Dark Ages. Norland is now at a crossroads. The church has long been unable to cope with various challenges its people face. Frequent wars, famine, and disease have become commonplace. Technologies and knowledge are not yet lost, but if nothing is done, they will soon disappear, and with them, civilization will vanish. There's always hope, but for that, you must unite 12 Norland provinces under your control, either as a king or a vassal state, or as a leader of an alliance of free cities. Proclaim yourself the new emperor and challenge the church's inquisition. Okay, so I've got a goal in mind for the long term. Now, what was I doing? Was making roads. We'll bring a road down here. Just fills up this space, sure. You know, roads aren't usually made out of wood. But whatever. What's all the way up here? Oh. My ambitions. I'm at 52%. Excellent. Sexual desires gone to making him sad. Holy Sophia has forsaken me. I don't know how to fix that, buddy. How about you talk to Nazada? King. Educate. Social. Spend time together. With, Slavover. Right, Vechevoy is not the one that sleeps with Nazada. That's the spouse of Slavover. Play dice with Vegevoy. There you go. You don't like the king? Shh. Okay. They're just going around having their convo. When the current generation of lords dies, you may find yourself in a difficult situation if they haven't had any children. Best solution for this is a legitimate marriage in which the spouses regularly fulfill their duty to conceive children regardless of the relationship. Choose a spouse for your lords on the global map. Marriage greatly improves relations between houses, so pay attention to the spouse's family. The bride price depends on her skills and status of her house. Pay attention to talents and skills. They are inherited by children. If you marry off a bride, she will go to her husband's city, and you will receive a bride price and an improvement in relations. Okay. So Vechevoy is super unhappy. He lost in his dice game. Oh no. You know what? We're gonna make you slightly happy. We're gonna give you a gift. King's gonna reward you. Maybe that'll help with some of your attitude. We'll also reward you. King can reward you too, right? Yeah. Reward them both. Make them happier. Okay, we can put some managers out. We're going to use Tourette for now on that one, since he's here and I might as well use him. That's important. Mm-hmm. Okay, workers in production buildings do not know certain things. Whatever. So, you need a manager. I'll give you Torre. Okay. Everybody's feeling a little better now, so that's good. Got them making that. We're still in a position that has money. We're gonna need some rye soon. So we need rye, hops, start making flour. A lord has no housing. Torre doesn't. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting to have, you know, a guest over that needed a house as well. Get a warehouse. Let's put a warehouse in the middle of town. Right there. Let's see. We can put another one of those there. Market, Truck Den, Tavern. What are we looking for? We're looking for housing. We're gonna get another Lord's house. And we're gonna put it over here. There we go. Sorry, I didn't realize you needed a house. Well, everybody, I think this is going to end this stream for today's show, Norland. I think it's a cool game. It's got some interesting ideas. It's got a lot of little things you have to manage and keep track of. And I'm psyched to continue, just to go ahead and see where this game goes. Dealing with all of these different places in the world. It's got a cute charm to it. It's very interesting. It is a huge map. I wonder how long like one of these things would take to really get here. We have bridal individuals. Let's enter one with Wind Peak, because they're not already favorable with us super well. Sekmenra will marry Vetchvoy. There you go, buddy. And you'll be happy. You won't have some of these things that you had anymore, probably. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Evening, morning, afternoon, nighttime, whatever it is for you.